Hey guys, so it's your girl Melissa. How's everyone been? My little sweatiness is hot. Hot here in Philly. We getting ready for the summertime. So what I'm gonna discuss, forgiveness. A lot of my PTSD sufferers and OCD sufferers, we have a really, really hard time with forgiving ourselves. Yes, I know we all get these distorted thoughts. Our bodies go through these emotions, and a lot of those things are out of our control. Our thoughts are out of our control. When our body goes into this transit or something else is happening or put you in another time frame, it's scary. It's scary as hell to us. And when your mind is being invaded with thoughts that you don't want, and you cry for these thoughts. Oh my God, you just want them to stop. I hear so many sufferers that can't even go on with their life. They can't go to work, they can't function because their mind is telling them all of these negative, intrusive thoughts that's not true. But these thoughts feel so real. Like, it's as if you committed the crime. And we learn to detach from these thoughts or become separate, but at the same token not knowing that they're just thoughts, they're not real. But when you're in them, they feel really real. Like scary as hell. Like, these thoughts are not nothing to laugh about, to nothing to think about, because they're so scary. Yes, I mean, once you're out of it, you can laugh, haha, it's funny. But when you're in that transit, your mind is just like polluted. Like, and we forget that we are the victims here. We are the victims to our own mind. We are literally the victims to our own mind. We are literally like the ones that are suffering. And yet we can forgive another OCD sufferer for thinking all of this stuff or knowing that their mind's being polluted, but we don't forgive ourselves. How can we move forward with OCD, PTSD if we don't identify that these thoughts are not ours? And that these thoughts come from an incident that may have happened, or that these thoughts are stemming from a trauma-based rooted problem. And if you got OCD or something like that stuff is scary as hell because it always manifests. One minute you're thinking you're a killer, next minute you thinking you're the rapist, the next minute you're thinking you're something. Like, it just never ends because it always manifests into the worst possible thing you can do. I done heard all types of manifestation, whether it was zombies, whether it was poisoning, whether it was bombing, whether it was like this shit is like. And you know what's the worst part to the sufferer? Is that you know it's all lies. And you're living every day in your nightmare. And you know it's a lie. But you can't stop the lie. And it's like, whoa, why did I get this deep in this lie? When I know it's not the truth. Like, we know it's not the truth. A lot of us know it's not the truth. That's why we don't act on none of these thoughts, because they're not real. They're not real. So let us start having more compassion to ourselves. Let us start saying, I forgive you. Let me start saying, I forgive you, Melissa. I forgive you for the thoughts that enter into your mind that were out of your control. We have to start forgiving ourselves. We need to start having more compassion for us and start seeing how strong we are. Anybody that has PTSD, OCD that lasted more than 1 year and is still surviving, you some strong people. Strong. Because what we've been through, many would have never made it. and we're still pushing. So let us be proud of who we are. We are the mirrors, the sufferers of PTSD. We are the real life bodies behind those PTSD letters, behind those OCD letters. Mental illness is who we are. We suffer, and we suffer in silence. We suffer in silence, guys. That no one knows is happening. Only us. That's so scary, but yet so empowering. I just want to say to all of my followers, like, stay strong. I know I get weak at times. I'm not here to say that I got it all together. I don't. I'm still pushing, just like you are. But I know it's a community out there, and I know it's bigger than me. And I don't want no one else to suffer. Not one more person. One too many. So just learn to forgive yourself and walk in your bravery, because we're brave people. And I want to say this again. Let's stay strong. We are not our minds. And I love each and every one of y'all. And start to forgive yourself and say words of encouragement to yourself. Start saying words of appreciation. Start valuing yourself more. Today I'm going to say something physical that I love about myself. And physically, I love my skin tone. I love the color of my skin. And something that I love about myself is that I love to talk. I love to talk, to socialize with other people and connect. I love connecting with people. So let's keep the positivity going. And every day say something to yourself that you like about yourself physically and that you like about yourself personality. Okay? Have a good day. And tell yourself every day you forgive yourself. I'm going to start working on that as well. Later.